Hello viewers, let's continue our LeetCode 75 series where we have solved the questions on a binary tree, and now we have to solve the last question of a binary tree series. So this question is longest common ancestor of a binary tree. Okay, so what this question is telling, there is given a binary tree, you have to find the lowest common ancestor of two given node in a tree. Okay, so there is given a P node and a Q node. Okay, so the P node is 5 and Q node is 1. You just have to find the common ancestor. So the 5 is here and 1 is here. So what is the common ancestor? The common ancestor is 3. So you just have to return the 3. In the same way, there is given a 5 and 4. So the 5 here and 4 here. The common ancestor is 5. Okay, ancestor means the purvaj. So the 5 and 4, their common ancestor is 5. So you just have to return the 5. Okay. So in the same way, I hope you understand. Let's understand again with the help of visualization. So here is given a 3, 3, 5, 1, 6, 6, 2, 0, 8, 0 and 8, 7 and 4. Okay, 7 and 4. So here is given a binary tree. So, there is given a P and Q. P is given 5 and Q is given 1. Okay, so you just have to return the common ancestor. So what is the common ancestor? 5 is here and Q is here. P is here, Q is here. Their common ancestor is 3. So you just have to return. In the same way, if I just ask the common ancestor of 6 and 8. So what is the common ancestor? The 3. Okay, their common ancestor is 3. So you just have to return this. And if I ask 7 and 4, their common ancestor is 2. So you just have to return 2. In the same way, if I ask what is the common ancestor of 2 and 4, so you just have to return the 2. Okay. So I hope you understand with an example that what the question is actually telling. Okay. So let's do this. First you have to check if root is equals to P or root equals to Q. Then you just have to automatically return the root. Okay. Else if you just have to again check, I just have to create a function exist which will pass the root ka left comma P and exist root ka right comma Q. You just have to check for exist function. First I create the exist function, then I will write it. Okay, I will create a bool exist function which will return true and false. So tree node star, which is root comma tree node star target. Okay, you just have to check if root is equals to null, then you just have to return the false. Okay, and again you just have to check if root is equals to target, of course target, then you just have to return the true. Else you just have to return the exist of root ka left comma target root ka right comma target. Okay, you just have to do this. You just have to pass again the function. So let's write this. then you just have to return the root. And again else if function, else if you just have to check exist root का right comma p and exist root का left comma q. Okay, you just have to return lowest common ancestor of root का left comma p comma q. Okay, and after this you just have to return lowest common ancestor root का right comma p comma q. Okay, you just have to return this. So let's run this code. Okay, there is a spelling mistake. C comma I. So let's run this code. Okay, I have to pass the exist function, not target. So let's run this. Else if I have passed the function for the left, and again I just have to pass the function for right also. Exist root right comma p and exist comma root का left comma q. Okay, you just have to return the root. So let's again run this code. Exist root का left p root का right. Runtime error. Why this is showing the runtime error? Okay, here is root का left. Okay, so let's run this code. Yeah, this code works fine. Let's submit this. Yeah, this has been accepted. Thanks for watching.